Welcome everybody. Welcome to another live stream with your boy Limber from the Limber channel. Today we are going to be playing some NBA 2K My Career. And I am on a 2-game winning streak, and I want to say let's get started. And if you're new to the channel and you want to know what's going on and this and that, please hit that like button or hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so that you know when I'm going live. We're dropping another hot video. Today we are going to be grinding, trying to make our 2-game winning streak get bigger. With that being said, let's go.
Is the game that I play, so I was just in the program about an hour ago, so I'm still live and direct, loud and proud. I'm out there.
Aboard the Concha Del Mar, there are a bunch of fun events coming up. This weekend, make your way to the Rec, because all games played will be worth double XP. Next weekend, it's Specialty Appreciation Defenders. The cruise ship is highlighting defense by rewarding extra XP for players with defense and rebounding badge points. Last but certainly not least, leave the ship and play games on Treasure Island, where you can earn progressively higher XP multipliers by reaching a variety of goals. To recap, here's our big board of upcoming events on the Concha Del Mar.
Welcome to a brand
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight.
Oh my God, look at my man.
A stunning night in the Motor City. A view just across the river in Canada. Detroit shining brightly. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Richardson and Brown, the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And for Detroit, they've got MP, Isaiah Stewart out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And the All-Star format, something the NBA is open to altering to improve the contest. Smitty, any changes you'd like to see?
I would love for both sides, East and West, to add 3 more players on the roster. Because I know the last couple of All-Stars we've always had some arguments, some disagreement, but 15 from each side.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Diallo outside. Grant right side. Tatum with a steal. Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. Outside Tatum. The shot comes out. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Diallo. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Tatum. Last game out, 36 points for him. Horford can't hit. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
MP finds Stewart. And that one's good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Richardson.
Oh, that's
on
my
the
man.
arc. That falls. Nice
That's
feed
it.
that time
That's
from
it.
Tatum.
My man.
Though Richardson's improved his ball handling, he's still more comfortable in catch and shoot.
Here's Cunningham. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Pass to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And, you know, that game had to serve as a morale boost. To win like that in OT, it says something about their character.
They show real guts, nabbing that victory in overtime. No doubt they are a better team because of that one moving forward.
Boston's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Schroeder. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Pistons leading. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
MP, the pass to Grant. Over Tatum. Grant's shot is off. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Schroeder finds Horford. On the wing, Richardson. Diallo against Brown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Pat Cunningham. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. And Grant gets it to go.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Boston calls time here. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full
doing
effort
good,
at that
we
end
doing
of the
good,
floor
yeah,
and a bunch of
boys.
blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Yep, there we go.
So Boston going with we're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Back to MP. 4 on the clock. Here's Diallo. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Amadou Diallo out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's MP. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He ended up with 21 points and made a good number of free throws as well. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
MP, the pass to Stewart. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, BA. Obviously, championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too. And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Here's Cunningham. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable. You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. 1:36 left in the half. Outside Richardson. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Launches a three. Rebound by Olynyk. The Pistons trailing. Diallo outside. MP outside for three.
Brick. No.
Dives for it. The Pistons rebound. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Tatum passes to Schroeder. To the wing, right side. A good look from Horford. And it's Boston scoring again. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Now here's Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good. Cunningham.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Hill for three. Is rebounded by Moore. And the Pistons shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Diallo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he drops the first. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion.
You gotta do better, boys. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So the Celtics 5 right now. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Josh Richardson out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And so it's Boston with it. Back to Schroeder, 6 to shoot. Out to Horford. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
And here are the Pistons. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. From deep, MP. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Diallo. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. MP outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Cunningham outside. Boston with a rebound.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Moore's got 7 points. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Detroit.
Goodness.
You see the mentality of Josh Richardson. Be aggressive and leave no doubt.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's MP from outside. Pistons keep it alive. Goes up with it again. And there's the bucket as Stewart finishes
We're
it
only
off.
down by 9.
He has 6.
We got plenty of time.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
We need some stops.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 11.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so
good,
tough
bro.
to stop inside.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. So Boston going. Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Cunningham is out there with MP, and it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Bay. Richardson with it. Picked up by Grant. Richardson, that's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Pass to Grant. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Pritchard. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Diallo's checked in for Bay. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Schroeder comes in for Pritchard. Just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Brown. Back to Richardson. Now Brown, covered by Diallo. Brown against Diallo. 4 on the clock. It's tipped. Stewart with it. Horford pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
They double team Brown. Grant against Tatum. Some solid defense from Stewart.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And he was camped in the lane there.
Bro.
He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it
And the
is,
computer
a lack of
always hold me
concentration.
down.
That's a momentum killer.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. And the Celtics lead by 14.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
Here's Moore. Rebound Boston. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Schroeder with it. Guarded by Stewart. On the wing, Richardson. Back to Schroeder. There's the 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game. For Detroit, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Knocks down the long J.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
The Celtics have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Horford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
MP outside. There's the triple. Another 3 for Detroit.
I'm
A
trying,
minute 50
baby.
left
I'm
in the
trying.
game. Now here's Brown. Over Cunningham. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Detroit has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. The Celtics have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Schroeder passes to Horford. And here's Schroeder. There's Tatum with the 3. It's rebounded by Moore. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Here's Diallo. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Jaylen Brown.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And here's Cunningham outside. Off target with the shot. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
$62. Let's see if I can get that 62 up to 75%. Oh, I saw that.
All right, this week we're taking you through every mode in NBA 2K22 and talking about what's new. So first we are starting with My Career, and I am joined by the producer of My Career, Ben Bishop. It's been way too long since you've been on the show. Welcome back to 2K TV.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
So I know My Career is a little bit different this year. Talk about the development team's approach to My Career in NBA 2K22.
Yeah, this year we really wanted to take things.
Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is determined to make it work in Minnesota. He says to build a legacy, we got to win. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to keep step by step, brick by brick, building something. A culture that's going to stand here for a long time. It has required a lot of patience, guys.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Kelly Olynyk. MP is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And Diallo in at the small forward spot. And for Minnesota, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Robinson. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And here's more outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Robinson kicks to Russell. Drills the three-pointer.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Pass to Diallo. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From deep, Moore.
Oh,
that three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And Doris, we know that Anthony Edwards has given numerous head-turning quotes, but that's just who he is.
That's right. One of the most candid players in the league. Caught some media off guard when he said he saw himself as a football player. But this guy's got big-time personality.
And Towns gets it to go.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Passes to Diallo. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Russell with it. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Diallo. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to Moore. Ooh, the double clutch. He takes it up and lays it in. Moore's got 5 points so far.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And Towns not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing.
He's showing the goods, but no bang.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. In the corner, it's Diallo. Cunningham passes to Moore. He dishes it to Olynyk. Tipped away. Stewart misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Now, here is Russell. Defense is right there. Outside, Towns. Edwards dishes to Robinson. Towns kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Cunningham passes to Moore. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. He gets it in there.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
And,
so the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Big groups up. just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Any point guard in the NBA, particularly one who is not a huge-sized guy, has got to have the floater in his disposal. Go ahead, D'Angelo.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics was superb. He had 13 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. He performed really well, and I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with it.
Pretty much an attack.
Whoa, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Drops in the layup for 2. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Joseph kicks to Grant. Back to Joseph. On the wing, MP. Shot clock at 6. Grant the pass to Olynyk. Stewart trying to get open. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Grant.
You know, I like the fact that Olynyk didn't shy away from mixing it up. Remarkable at scoring despite getting hit.
Deep 2 from Russell. He can't get that one. And Detroit the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. This one for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Moore right side.
No, I keep messing up.
No good from Moore. Minnesota leading by 7. Edwards, that's good.
But once I figure out
This guy is such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Olynyk the pass to Grant. Back to Olynyk. There's the dish to Moore. Pistons passing it around. Joseph looking around. There's the pass to Grant. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Beasley.
What are you doing? My dude kept jumping the wrong way.
Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
My dude got a mind of his own.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Cunningham. Olenek is out there with Diallo. Then it's MP. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, as you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament. But
keep doing that. Why?
That quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Here's Cunningham. Count that one.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
No, what, 14? No, I'm sorry.
Timberwolves leading by 5.
5.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 15. Pass to Reed. Here's Towns. Bucket is good. Towns has got 9.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
From deep, Moore. A rebound by the Timberwolves. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Beasley kicks to Russell. Beasley, the pass to Reed. Back to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Moore right side. Stewart trying to get open. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Moore. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Russell. Comes up empty down low. MP looking around. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it.
So we're only down by 7.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Minnesota, Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 3. Moore. Basket counts. Moore's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Grant against Russell. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Moore. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Offensive rebound. Towns kicks to Beasley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
11
you also got to love how hard they've attacked the basket. All that penetration, getting them lots of easy buckets.
Edwards has come in for Minnesota. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cunningham's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Passes it to Towns. Stewart with the steal. To the middle. Here's Moore. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Moore's got 6 here in this quarter.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Beasley, the pass to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beasley outside. Clock at 4. Over Cunningham. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt comes in for Naz Reid. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Patrick Beverley.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Outside Russell with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
I tell you, you've got to try to prevent D'Angelo Russell from getting into the lane, because when he gets there, you are in trouble. Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Moore outside. Now Cunningham. The pass to Moore. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Timberwolves leading by 5. It's Edwards on the wing. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. 1:21 left in the fourth. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Detroit's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Diallo kicks to Moore. Pass to Stewart. To the paint. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Over Olynyk. Misses the baby hook. Detroit with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Moore.
I'll keep doing that. Why?
Another miss by MP. So it's Minnesota now. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Cunningham kicks to Moore. 6 to shoot. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Robinson. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic. He's confident. He can score it. And he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
11 last game, and then we're going to do.
He makes the first of 3, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. The second one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here. And the Timberwolves call time here.
He doubled
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
went down 1, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, we went down 2 points. How much money do I have? Let's put one in. Oh, we got about 7 grand. Yeah. What is 7 grand? So let's okay.
Quite a while now, we had been presenting you with a cinematic experience to kind of kick off your NBA career, but it had been in a fairly linear way. We just kind of brought you along through the story, and last year with the introduction of the next-gen consoles, we introduced the city, which was kind of a new way to experience the non-NBA part of my career.
Yeah.
And so this year, what we really wanted to do was bring all of that together. So we kind of interwove the entire My Career experience into the city and let you do things the way you want and when you want to do them. And it's been cool.
The majestic state flag of Texas welcomes you to Dallas, a picture-perfect night in the heart of the Lone Star State. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be joining us as well. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Amadou Diallo. Then it's MP. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. And for Dallas, Kleba and Porzingis, the combo inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Trey Burke. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. Mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Now here's MP to the inside. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Diallo.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Burke. Stewart defends. Blocked. Down low. Here's Cunningham. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Burke. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Some solid defense from Diallo. Pass to Moore. Back to Diallo. Now Stewart. To the paint. Here's Moore. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for MP.
There we go.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take two free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, we got two so far.
And so he hits both. Here's Cunningham. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. MP outside. Lets it go from deep.
Brick.
Pistons keep it alive. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the two-game season series.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
Here's Burke. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Burke. And too long on the shot.
No!
Over to the wing. MP outside. Now here's Grant. Over Brunson. And Grant gets it to go.
Well, Grant has the accuracy to make it work. I mean, from mid-range, sinking in a tough shot.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Brunson. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now, 2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Terry's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. And that one's good. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And so it's Detroit with it. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Diallo passes to MP. Here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Diallo. The three is up. Deflected. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Brunson. And the dunk.
Come on, everybody. Y'all just let him walk around.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this
this is ugly.
Kleba and Porzingis, the combo inside. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Trey Burke. And it's Terry in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Nobody's guarding him, bro.
They've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to Moore. Here's Stewart, defended by Porzingis. Back to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped 23 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
Yeah, and hopefully he doesn't overthink it. He just needs to go out there and play his game.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
There you go.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Terry, covered by MP. Oh, MP with a block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. Well, one thing we can take away from the 2021 season, the enjoyment that it brought to people during such a tough time, Chris.
Oh, man, you're right, B.A. Everyone was happy. Everybody was happy to have a full season, even if you couldn't watch all the games in person. But I'll tell you what, it was just what we needed.
Detroit calls timeout. And so he makes both from the line.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's more. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. Outside Porzingis. Here's Terry. Burke on the wing. 5 to shoot. Over Diallo. And it's Burke missing.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Burke. Shoots over Stewart. Here's Terry. The rebound by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Cunningham. Inside. No good there. Great D that time from Porzingis. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Kleba. Oh, great D that time from MP. The Pistons trailing. Grant outside. Over Porzingis. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Credit the D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Terry. Pass to Porzingis. His first shot attempt. Count it.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Diallo with the ball. MP, the pass to Grant. Back to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. Moore's got 8 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Outside Brunson. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mavericks on top, up 4.
Wow. The baby took all my. Eight points, 1 rebound, 3 assists.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Moses Brown.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Amadou Diallo out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Moore in at the 2-guard spot. Both free throws good for MP. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. Brunson passes to Porzingis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end. Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Here's Burke, covered by MP. Oh, great D that time from MP. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 1. Pass to Cunningham. Back to MP. And here's Stewart. Now here's Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, MP. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Dallas has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Basket counts. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
MP, the pass to Diallo. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Cunningham. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get contact. Oh, man, he getting to the line.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Burke. He got a piece of it. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Diallo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There we go.
Diallo's gotten his first bucket of the
finally
night.
got a lead.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. A different look for... Five ticks left in the third quarter. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Pistons on top, leading by 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Reggie Bullock, Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Trey Burke, and it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Back to Lee. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Pistons lead by 1. Dallas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pushing it up now. And MP throws it down.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
Brunson against Grant. Outside, Brown. Pass to Kleber. Here's Burke. Just 4 to shoot. He takes it in. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Well, Detroit's shooting around 50% in the game so far. Now MP. And Burke pulls it down.
Despite the miss, Those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Brunson. It's Bullock on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Stewart. Bullock's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Bay. Now here's Stewart. And he gets that one.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Burke. Rebound Detroit.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Grant outside. Back to MP. Pass to Bay. MP with it. Here's Lee. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Moore's got 4 assists now tonight. The Mavericks trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
This is Grant's 7'3" wingspan in action, allowing him to get a hand on that shot.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Finney-Smith checked in for Bullock. Diallo's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Lee. Dallas calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Porzingis is checked in for Brown.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Diallo, no good. Dallas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Porzingis. And he makes it on the layup.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Here's Moore, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Moore's got 9 points now in the second half. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Six on the shot clock. And it's in there.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Diallo passes to Stewart. Over Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Burke. Brunson with it. Outside Porzingis. Outside Brunson. Burke on the wing. He'll tie it up. And it's in. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Back to MP. Pass to Grant. To the inside. Moore. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Pistons on D. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Stewart against Porzingis. Oh, he got it! He got it! And tie game! Huge basket right there. MP outside. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's MP. Oh, he missed it! Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. They've got Trey Burke, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Detroit shooting at 49% so far in the game. Diallo outside, down low. And MP with a basket on the assist from Diallo. Moore's got 21 points in the game.
He's done everything they've asked for tonight. I mean, it's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
From 12 feet, he hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Now that's just how you draw it up, right? As easy as a look as they can find.
Diallo outside, pass to Stewart. Now MP. Shot clock at 5 to the middle. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most, using his height advantage inside.
Timeout on the floor, Mavericks. And the Mavericks making it. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. MP, the pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Here's Moore. And MP throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Burke. Pass to Brunson. 3 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Dallas no good that time either. The Pistons have got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Back to MP. Here's Cunningham. Brunson defending. Now Diallo. Now here's MP. And here's Grant. Cauley-Stein defending. Oh, he nails it!
But you love to see Grant step up. A guy who's eager to deliver points when his team is in need.
Now Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Brunson. And there's the lob. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. Now here's MP. He's marked by Finney-Smith. That one's good by Moore. Now it's a 6-point Detroit lead. Now a timeout called by Dallas. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left in the OT period.
I just beat my high. I got 27 points.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Porzingis is doubled. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Outside Brunson. Can they get it? Got a hand on it. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level. This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's Detroit with the W. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
925.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right.
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
It's what I do. That's more about winning.
You know, I wouldn't put it that way. I think that's just a read on the situation.
But you sure looked good like you were having a blast out there tonight.
That was more about winning than anything.
But you enjoy scoring.
For sure, for sure. But I enjoy all kinds of things. Locking up my man, finding an open shooter in the corner, hitting free throws. I find joy in all aspects of the game. So I think your evaluation is a little bit off, that's all.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP.
Getting to the... It gave me 200 extra. Great job, Limber, at the Kia event yesterday. Okay. That's more money to pick up. Oh, I'm at 11 points now. Excuse me. Wait.
Excuse me. One thing I think is also exciting too. I don't think I can give away a whole lot yet, but you know, we've adopted the idea of seasons in all of the modes in the game this year, including my career in the city. So we have some really cool things planned for Season 2, Season 3, and beyond. So the old favorite 2K characters, we saw some of them in 2K21 last year. They'll make an appearance in future seasons. So keep your eyes open and get ready for what's coming down the line too.
Does seasons make you guys grind more? Because then that means that you have to...
It does. A lot of planning goes into it ahead of time, but it does sort of continue things into what we would normally consider the off season. So it's definitely something we've had to plan for, but I think it makes so much sense moving forward. So we're ready for it.
Yeah, definitely. I know 2K22 has only been out for a few weeks, but what have you seen?
Downtown Detroit shining brightly tonight. What a look at the Motor City from just across the river. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bain in at the two-guard position. And for the Pistons, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with MP. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the trade deadline now in the rearview mirror, Steve. It's behind us. Is that a weight off the shoulders, do you think, of many of the players?
It is, Kevin, in a lot of ways. For some, it always feels good not to worry about your name in a trade. For others, they're still upset that they didn't get traded.
And that one's good, Morant.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Moore outside. Launches a three.
Aww.
It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Cunningham passes to Moore. Stewart against Adams. Here's Moore. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And one got to the 10. I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. And it's good, 2 points.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Here's Cunningham. Following the basket by John Morant. Cunningham dishes it to Grant. And the rejection by Jackson. Stewart kicks to Bay. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back, Steve.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Bain. Out to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Yes, that goes in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Morant outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 6 points. Pistons trail by 3. And here's Moore outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
To the wing on the left. And another basket for Memphis.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Moore. Kicks it to Cunningham. Back to Moore. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 7 points for MP.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Jackson. A 3 ball. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bane shooting 43% from long range. Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. MP is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Diallo in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Moore finds Olynyk. Back to Moore. And here's Diallo. To the inside. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got 9 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Joseph against Morant. Misses the layup. The Pistons have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Now here's Diallo. Guarded by Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Cunningham in for Corey Joseph. The pass to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Anderson passes to Bain. Clock at 6. The kick out to Anderson. And they'll get another chance. Down low. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Count it. Stewart's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Stewart with the steal. Cunningham passes to Moore. Stewart kicks to Diallo. Left side, Grant.
That's not what I wanted.
Here's Bain. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Clippers. Here's Adams, and he lays it.
I knew he was going to do it. That's why
his first points of the night.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He dropped in 29 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. MP's really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard. Morant outside. They get it back. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Inside, here's Bain.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Moore. Good, nice job down low. And it's 13 points for MP.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brooks against Bay. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. The lead is 2.
Hey, when you watch Dillon Brooks play, you know, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
Morant outside. Drives to the hoop. Adams dishes to Brooks. Bain passes to Jackson. For the lead, Adams trying to free himself up.
The man keeps jumping.
Bain with the 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Moore passes to Bay. Cunningham with it. Pistons passing it around. Moore finds Stewart. To the middle. Moore with the bucket. And that's 15 points for MP.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Morant. No good there. And Detroit the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The Pistons have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. A different look here for Detroit. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Shot good by Diallo.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. To end the run, that one falls. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice jump shot by Dillon Brooks. Just a natural competitor.
Moore with the bucket. Moore's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
1:14 left in the 3rd quarter. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Hernan-Gomez outside. Pistons leading by 6. Passes it to Joseph. Grant at the elbow. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Olynyk. Up top, Diallo. Here's Moore. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Moore's got 22.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Count that one. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's MP. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Lobbed up there for Clark. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
Pass to Bay. Tries again. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Stewart.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. So he gets them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Here's Morant.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Bay going inside, and the shot goes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And it's Morant missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bay passes to Stewart. Bay kicks to Cunningham. On the pass to Moore. 5 on the clock. No good with the layup. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. It's over Bay. Passes it to Bay. Traps in the tray.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time. Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Bay from the arc. He can't get it to go. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports.
Oh,
so long, everyone.
60. We got it all the way up to 63 now. 63%.
We are joined live in studio today by MP, yours truly, the YouTube sensation turned NBA baller. MP, welcome to the show.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, Kendrick.
We've seen you have your ups and downs this year.
Right, yeah.
There was some talk about you being an all-star snub, but being honest with you, I don't think you're there yet.
Okay.
And I think if you want to help your team make a run in the playoffs, you got to step it up big time in the second half of the season. What do you say about that?
I think...
You know what? I think that's fair criticism. I know I'm just now scratching the surface with the kind of player that I can be in this league. You know what I'm saying? I'm working hard every day with the coaching staff. You know what? Shout out Coach G. All the teammates, they've been dope. The vets, especially. And I mean, if I continue to grind, I think we'll be all right.
Will it be a disappointment for you personally if you don't take your team deep into the playoffs?
You know what, Perk? Every team want to win a championship, man. That's how you start off the season. And, of course, if you don't reach that goal, that's going to be a huge disappointment. But, look, only one team can get that chip. So if I'm doing everything I can do, that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP, and good luck in the second half.
Yeah, thank you, Perk.
Kind of got you to be quiet on that one, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna try one more game. Then after that, I'm gonna call this one for the night. Hornets.
About quests, because you mentioned it, but can you talk more about specifically what quests are and how the idea for quests came about?
You know, in the past, you would, like, for example, play a game, and then we'd play a couple of cutscenes for you, and it just kind of went along, you know, the way that we dictated it under the hood. And now with quests, as you finish games or as you accomplish something in your career, you get these objectives that tell you, you know, what things are available, what you can do next, many of which have triggered based off of, you know, how things happened.
Nope, come on, nope.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, it might go without saying, but LaMelo Ball grew up in a basketball family. At their home in Chino, California, some intense games with his older brothers were played. LaMelo said, quote, "They were serious, slamming into the gate. That's where you develop, hating to lose. Everybody's going hard." I wish I could have seen it, B.A.
It's led to this, Allie. Thanks for that. So the Hornets starting five. On the wings, Bouknight and Hayward. Then it's Ball, then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Carey in at the five, down low. And for the Pistons, they and Grant make up the forward pair. MP is out there with Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at the five. And with the All-Star break quickly approaching, everyone gets a rest, including us broadcasters. Clark, you got any plans?
I'm a rest and relaxation guy whenever I get a chance, B.A., so maybe we can hang out on your mega yacht if you'd invite me along. But seriously, for players, I think it's always a great chance to recharge and refresh, and whatever gives you the most joy and the best chance to do that, make sure you engage in that. It could be fishing, it could be golf, it could be a warm weather tropical climate vacation, but whatever it is, make sure you immerse yourself in getting that rest.
Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. Inside, deflects the pass. Pass to Bouknight. This one for three. The rebound by Stewart. On the wing, MP. Now here's Stewart. The D's right on him. Here's Cunningham. Back to MP.
You gonna keep the ball there?
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Pass to Bouknight. Fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. To the inside. And finished off by Stewart.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Moore. The Hornets pull it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
You know, P.J. Washington is very impressive. This young man hit the ground running when he stepped into the league back in 19. His debut performance, about 27 points and an NBA record for made three-pointers in a debut.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Cunningham, hounded by Ball. MP outside. Pass to Cunningham. Grant against Washington. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Grant. Well, when you talk about P.J. Washington getting off to a strong start, you also have to look at his defensive performance.
I agree, B.A. I mean, two-way player definitely is P.J. Washington. Excellent instincts, and he's continued to impress as a shot blocker.
Here's Bouknight following the score by Detroit. Can't hit from in close.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Cunningham. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Count it. Good. Moore's got his second basket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout call, the Hornets.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Oubre. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Inside, Grant and Olynyk. Cunningham is out there with MP. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with 26 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome, doing his best to earn more minutes. A breakout game for the rookie.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Smith no good. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And it's Jackson on the take. And the dunk by Jackson.
And when Jackson's going to the hoop, he's looking to dunk it. Got to prevent him from driving inside. Make him shoot it.
Smith outside. Pass to Carey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Jackson outside. MP up top. Here's Cunningham. Here's Moore. Bouknight with a rebound.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Rebound Detroit. They led by as many as 18. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Bouknight. 14 points for him last game against Chicago. Smith against MP. Misses in close.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Timeout call, the Hornets. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college, for those few that would like to go pro right out of high school. Then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft it.
Gets the three to fall. He's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
The three from Ball. The rebound by Stewart. Detroit has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Cunningham. And here's Bay. Takes the three. Bouknight with a rebound. Here's Carey, covered by MP. They double him with MP, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what?
And so it's the Detroit Pistons up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring.
Any more playmaking, but I can't do
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And for Charlotte, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Ball at point with Rozier next to him. That's the backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Gordon Hayward. And it's Carey in at the center, filling out the middle. From the inbound, Bouknight's shot is good. Bouknight's got 5 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Out to the wing. Here's Grant. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Grant's gotten his first basket of the night.
Man, that is almost the perfect arc on that mid-range J from Grant. You can see evidence of the work he's put into improving that jump shot of his.
Three-pointer, Bouknight sends it home from three-point land. Bouknight's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Knocked away. Here's Cunningham. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
What? Oh, my goodness.
Down low. Here's Bouknight. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Olenek's
Come on.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
inside. Here's Moore, and it's good. 2 points. Moore's got 8 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Bouknight. Stewart defends. Out left to the wing. Here's Bouknight. And there's the rejection. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Sadiq Bey. MP is out there with Saban Lee. Then it's Amadou Diallo, and it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Well, the Hornets shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Here's Ball off the inbound, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Detroit has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. MP outside. Back to Lee. To the inside. Here's Moore. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
It's good.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
And the Pistons shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. MP outside. Pass to Stewart. Here's Lee. Diallo outside. 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
Good.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor. And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Bouknight, covered by MP. Ball outside. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Moore. Here's Stewart. Now here's Diallo. Now MP. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 17.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Carey with the bucket.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Detroit calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
For the Pistons, Grant's checked in for Diallo, and Cunningham subbed in for Lee. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Oubre's checked in. Here's Cunningham. Here he goes. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Pass to Moore. Grant with it. Bay outside. Here's Cunningham. MP, the pass to Stewart. Back to MP. It's deflected. Here's Bouknight, covered by MP. Washington outside. Pass to Ball. Here's Carey. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And here's Bay. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Pass to Bouknight. And he dunks it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now here's MP. Here's Cunningham. It's stolen by Washington.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Pistons.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And, partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And finished off by Stewart.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Oh, man.
Here's Bouknight. He's covered by Grant. Bouknight can't get it to go.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
MP, the pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Back to MP. Fires for 3. Bouknight with a rebound. And here's Ball. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it for tonight. We are also going to. I hope y'all have fun. We're gonna call it for tonight on NBA 2K. Hope y'all enjoy, and I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.